Yeah, I just feel like God is the center of everything. If you don't have God, I just feel like your life is shitty. It is what it is. Like, I don't even care who feels about what. Your life is nothing without God. And I don't even understand people who don't believe in God.
By the way that you was watching me, the way you look at me, I'm feeling you. I just can't help it.
Welcome back to my YouTube. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mariana. For those of you who do, welcome back. Today I am here with
Michelle.
Yes. Okay, so this is my aunt. So today in the podcast we're gonna be the topic today is gonna be about relationships with family too, because relationships can occur with anything, but
Yep.
yeah. Yep. Okay. So how do you feel about relationships?
Oh gosh.
She has a long story to tell.
Yeah. Relationships can be challenging, for sure.
They can be. And very misunderstanding.
Yes.
And if you get all the bad things with it.
Yep.
It can be good or bad. It can and sometimes it doesn't weigh it out because there's no damn middle to it. There's just it's either good or it's bad. Sometimes it's not even the middle.
Communication is key.
Communication
I
is
think.
key. No, it is. And I think also I don't think you can have communication without comprehending what the person is telling you.
Yeah.
Because you can sit there and communicate, but if you're not even trying to comprehend what that person's telling you, there's no point in communicating.
Correct. Yep.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But,
that's true.
I think sometimes relationships go back all the way into your family history and what you've seen growing up and how you deal with relationships or how you act in certain situations because of how you grew up with it.
Yep. Yes. That's very much true. And a lot of things that you allow to happen in your life have come from what you experienced when you were, growing up as a child. And
Did you hear that?
yeah, I did.
Who is that? It's almost coming on. They're gonna see us recording. Yeah, I also think you can't have a relationship thinking that you guys are just friends because you're not. You can't treat your friends. I mean, you can't treat the person that you're in a relationship with as your friends or your family either. 'Cause I think that's kind of weird. You can't just treat them like family. Because if you treat them like family, you're gonna treat them however you want to treat them. If that makes sense. They can still be your family, but it has to be it has to be different. Someone's watching us. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, yeah.
It just has to be different. I don't know how to explain it. But I just feel also in this generation we're cooked. If you ask me.
Yeah, definitely, yeah,
We're
I
cooked.
agree with that.
I think
And I think it's getting worse as, as the years go, and the generation, my kids' generation, it's even worse. They don't know how to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Their relationship is very off balance, with their friends, and so yeah, I think there needs to be. I think first off, I think it's important to have a relationship with God.
exactly.
And once you establish that, then you're able to better
everything else around you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I also feel if you don't have God and everything, then nothing's ever gonna go right. And anyone can argue with me about that. Because I'm ready to argue about God. Because I know my God. Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa. This is a vibe. Whoa.
They gave us light.
Yeah, I just feel God is the center of everything. If you don't have God, I just feel your life is shitty. It is what it is. I don't even care who feels about what. your life is nothing without God. And I don't even understand people who don't believe in God. Like, how do you not believe in that? Like, that is so weird to me. Like, you have to believe in something. Even if it's the universe. Because for me, the universe is still Jesus. I don't care what nobody says. When people say, oh, the universe, yeah, God. You're talking about God. You're not talking about the big blue ball with the different cities and states in it. And you're not talking about that. That's, like, no.
Yeah, like, Earth didn't just happen.
Yeah, Earth didn't. I don't even know how we got into this topic, but no, it just didn't happen. But, yeah, I just feel like you just have to, like, to know love is to know God.
Yes.
That's what I think of it, because I just feel like this generation, love to everyone is like sex, drugs, cheating, like different girls, you know, especially like the society thinks that you have to have like a big ass, big boobs, you know, flat tummy. Like, that's not realistic. You go to the beach, you'll see everyone. Social media is a lie, because you'll see everyone at the beach with every single different body types. Not one time did I see a whole beach with all just BBLs, big boobs, nice hair, long lashes, and just a flat tummy.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's unrealistic. And everyone's beautiful in their own different way. And I just feel like this generation is just like so worried about the wrong things, and they need to get right and get with God, because you guys are finding love in all the wrong places. And I'm not one to like really like be like, oh, you this, you that, because I'm not a hypocrite, but I know my knowledge, and I try to, you know, think of that every day as I travel through my own life and my own journey. But I don't know about you. Like, I know guys like hit her up, but it's only for stupid stuff.
Yeah, not very,
and it's not very genuine. It's not pure.
No, and
it's coming from a different mind, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it's just weird.
It's just weird. It's inconsiderate, and I just feel like no.
And just to put it out there, like the guys out there, like women don't like dick pics. Like, sorry, but we don't like that. We don't think it's cool. We don't like them. It's ugly.
It's actually disturbing.
Yeah, so just don't send them. We don't like it. We don't want it.
No,
like, it's not sexy. We don't find it sexy at all, or anything like that. I guess just I don't know.
And I feel like it's
weird.
If you're a man sending that, what else do you have to bring to the table? What else are you bringing to the table besides your dick?
Yeah.
People probably like.
And that's just weird.
I'm like, you know, we're talking about dick. No, like, what do you have to bring to the table? Do you have a job? Are you stable? Can you financially provide for us?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
If you have kids, where are your kids in your life? Because I feel like for people who do have kids, like, I don't know, this is just an outsider's perspective because I don't have kids. Like, I feel like you look for that in a man. Like, how good, well taken care of. I said that so backwards, did I? I think I did. Like, how good they take care of their kids.
Yes. That's
like, and it matters a lot if their kids are in your life or not, because that just shows what type of men you're about to get into.
Yeah. Yes. That's a big part.
Yeah, and they need to accept your kids. They need to include your kids. There's a lot of men out here who just do not. Like, they'll be with the woman, and maybe this woman has like 5 kids. Want nothing to do with those 5 kids, but just the woman. And then they manipulate the woman so that they're not with those 5 kids. You know what I mean? Like, they get into their mind, and then they start like being like, oh, you need to be on your own. And like, your kids are still young. So like, it's men like that just gives me the ick. Just saying.
Children will always need their parents.
Exactly.
And, and especially girls, will need their moms no matter what age. I think the older they get, the more they need their mom.
Yep.
That's just my opinion. Like, the older my daughters are getting, the more they need that mother to be there, and I don't know,
Yeah, I think that's very true.
And really, some men out there just like they want this attention from a woman that is, you know, she's working, you know, like she's you know, working all the time. I have 2 kids, and like if you're gonna come into, say you're gonna come into my life, you're not gonna get 24/7 attention from me. Like you're just not.
Exactly.
You can't expect that. That's very. My kids will always come first.
Yep.
For
And
any man.
correct me if I'm wrong, but in like even in like her generation, men, they expect that. They expect to like be on the phone 24/7. You guys aren't in high school no more. You guys are adults. Like you
Yeah.
guys are reaching like old. Like you know what I mean? Not you, because you don't even look old, but you know. But like I
feel
just
old.
feel like we don't even look like it. Anyone can guess how old she is. I don't even know what I would give you. A cookie? I don't know. But I just feel like people, like guys that are older, especially older men, think that they're just like in high school again. You're not in high school. The feelings may be a high school, like I mean, I
That's
feel like
called
that's
midlife crisis. Maybe
oh, okay.
they're going through. Like,
okay, maybe midlife crisis. But like you guys are just not in high school anymore. And like you said, like people who work, like me all the time, or like have kids, like we don't have the time to sit there and give you attention 24/7.
yeah.
I need you to be there for me because like mentally I'm probably going through it. Even though I'm working all the time, I'm going through it. And I'm, you know, you have to deal with your kids, but you're also going through it. But you're a mom, so you can't feel your emotions because you're a mom, and you can't stop being a mom because that's a 24/7, 365 days a year, a job.
Yeah.
That's first shift, second shift, third shift,
Yeah. Big time.
fourth shift when it's break time for the in school, because that is just crazy. Like I just don't think a man should like expect that and have that expectation when getting to know females like us. Because I just
Yeah.
feel like that's really hard. You know, I just feel like that's just we already have too many expectations that we need to meet ourselves, and for you to add that one thing, like that cherry on top, is just way too much. Like no, we're not doing that.
Yeah. No.
It's just too much. I just think also like I don't know, I just feel like feelings aren't really validated,
No.
and that's where it all goes back to communication. Feelings are
Yeah.
not validated at all, and I feel like no one really knows until they're in it. Like don't speak on a situation until you're in it. I had someone who was like, well, you keep going back to him, you know, and this person might feel like it's that person, but don't mean to put you on the spot, but you know, like, oh, you're always going back to that person. Is it me or I just seen something move? It was like a white something. Anyways,
Oh, that's the gym part. That's
yeah. Okay. Well, I just feel like just don't speak on the situation if you've never been through it, because that person that same person that was telling me that, oh, you need to leave him, oh, he's not good for you, which I clearly knew that, but like couldn't leave, you know, because it's hard. And I feel like anything is hard, but you have to really want it for yourself, and I just didn't want that for myself. But like that person who was just saying, oh, like I'm not gonna be your friend because you're with him, and you know, all this stuff. What happened? Got into a relationship. The guy did her 10 times more dirtier. Please do not speak on the situation if you have never been through it, because it's hard out in these streets,
yeah.
and karma loops right around. So talking like that and bashing me is crazy.
Yeah. That's
Like even like in your situation, like anyone shouldn't be talking about anything, because that could be them tomorrow.
yeah.
I don't care how good you got it, how much money you got, it can happen to you. Let me tell you, my God works in mysterious ways, and my God don't play about people who pray to him. You
That's
gotta be
for sure.
careful. Because God is a man of, how do I say it? He's a man of wonders.
Yeah.
He'll have you questioning some stuff. And sometimes your actions have consequences, and I feel like sometimes it's not always from the devil. It's God just trying to show you
Yeah. Oh,
and
definitely.
teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Their actions have, you know, from decisions that you made. you know.
Exactly. And you can't just, you know, do whatever you want to do. I feel like this topic went from like God to relationships, then
Dude.
to like, then to like us, and then you know what? We're just gonna call this video like a random topics. 'Cause it's just a random topics. It literally is though, and like honestly, I don't mind it at all because I feel like we go topic to topic to topic to topic.
Yeah.
So. Also, if we're gonna go topics, let's talk about the government.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the government. Oh, but maybe we shouldn't say that because this is a platform.
Oh yeah.
They might try to kill us.
Yeah.
No, I think the government is full of shit. That's how I feel about it.
Oh yeah. They want control. They want to control us, and yeah, that's their ultimate goal.
Exactly. And I work with autistic kids. And hear me out. Yes, back then, the autistic kids were chained up. I understand that. But autistic kids are now more growing. Like, they're becoming more and more kids. More boys are autistic. Boys are the most gender who are autistic. Girls are only like a little bit percent, not too much. They're very rare, but there's still some out there. But I genuinely think that they're putting something in women, like prenatals or something they take while they're pregnant, because there's no way you're about to sit here and tell me all these people just have autism. I think they're trying to kill the population, but they're also trying to make people depend on the government. Some autistic people can't buy a car, they can't buy a house, they can't buy a home, they can't work, they can't even feed themselves sometimes. Like, depending on what type of diagnosis they have, they can't do for themselves, let alone, so I just feel like the government is just trying to like lower the population, but like not trying to kill anyone, just trying to lower it without trying to kill anyone.
Right. To have more control.
Yes, just more control of everything, and it's just like, why? I don't know. I just don't like the government at all. I think also when they put news out there that something's happening, it's what is that? It's like a distraction of what's actually really happening.
Yeah.
I think it's all a lie.
Yeah. And I think they just put news out there, like they put what they want you to know.
Yeah.
Also, like the same thing with, I think with like movies, they make these movies of like history or things that, happened back then, and I think they put it in a way to make it look like I don't know how to explain it, but like I think they just make everything so that we don't know the truth of what is really going on. Like,
yeah, exactly. No, I agree with that. I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. There's a lot that goes on behind closed doors that really no one really knows about.
Yeah. I was watching this thing on luxury brands like Gucci,
Yeah.
and Louis Vuitton and all that, and there was this big thing that came out where they found out that like Gucci was burning billions of dollars of merchandise because they had all this so those luxury brands, they don't ever go on sale because they're luxury and like it's a statement thing, and you're paying for the name pretty much. So to have they'll come out with like a summer oh my gosh, I can't even think
Limited
of it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, like summer edition things.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
And they'll put it at like this skyrocket price so that you spend that money because you're thinking, oh, I'm getting this limited edition, whatever.
Exactly.
And they make so many of them, thinking, okay, we're gonna sell all these, and whatever they don't sell, they pretty much burn it because they're not going to be able to sell it at a cheaper price because they won't mark it down because it's considered not luxury. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
crazy.
and there are people that just won't buy. Like if say you find like if you would find Versace at like on sale at like I don't know, say Macy's or something, or like a Target, like that would never happen. But if you did, that the value of that brand would go down drastically.
Yeah, die down.
Because
no one's
you know,
getting it.
yeah,
I think
it's
that's
weird.
so crazy, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of those name brands actually have a lot of evil behind it.
yeah,
I think it's just like if you really look at it, like it has all this money, and money is the root of all evil. People
yeah.
are paying a lot of money for what? A name brand?
A name,
I can get the same bag at like Walmart for $5.
yeah. And it doesn't even take that much. Like there was a like people were like looking into it, and they actually had this guy that exposed a lot of these brands, and his videos got taken down several times, and he's just gonna keep putting them out there because he's he pretty much like took all like the materials that would take to make those bags, and found out how much the materials
That's
were,
so
and
crazy.
they were nowhere near like it didn't like it took maybe 400 to make the bag, and they're selling it for like
Wow.
10 grand, like because it's limited edition, or it's a whatever, Louis Vuitton, or
That is a ripoff.
yeah, it's yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
insane. Like, and most of those people, they don't buy the bags for function. They buy the bags to make a statement that they have money, or to just have that look. Like if you see someone walking around with a Louis Vuitton bag, you're gonna automatically say, "Wow, that person got money."
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna
It's the
think.
same thing with the cars too.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. This economy, we can't win. I feel so bad for us middle class.
You're never gonna
No.
get over that. Like I don't know.
It's just
I don't
so
see myself
crazy.
buying that much. Like,
I don't either.
Like spending
Or even-
10,000 on a bag. You're
Or
crazy.
even a car. Decent car. Not one of those like Teslas and the Cybertrucks. None of that.
Oh yeah.
That's just too much. Like I couldn't see myself doing it. It's a no for me.
Yeah, there's so many cons, and there's no pros, I don't think, in having anything luxury. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
I've had, my Dooney and Burke purses, but like, and I only got those like on sale or whatever, but I don't know. I don't think I would go and spend a bunch of money on a bag like that. Even I need a bag now, actually, but
Oh wait, you didn't get any bag yet?
no.
Oh, you need to.
And I'm, yeah. I still need to return my sneakers.
Do you wear them?
No,
Oh, good. Then yeah, I would just return
no,
them.
they're in my trunk.
Yeah, you need to return them. What is this in my pocket?
And it's crazy because I found it. You gave me those sneakers that you got, and I wear those like nonstop, and I feel more comfortable wearing those than the New Balances that I just bought for $150. Like,
450?
no, 150. What did I say? 450.
Oh my god, I'm about to say what?
For $150, and I'm returning them because, like, why? Like, why do I need to spend that
That much on shoes.
on shoes? Yeah,
When it will go down lower anyway soon.
yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. I get all my shoes. Well, I don't really know. But my Air Maxes were like, I don't even know, like $100, I think. But I wear them every day for work. So
Yeah, so
they're
that's
a good
different.
use.
Yeah.
Like, they're the only pair of sneakers I wear. I would not wear any other shoes to work but those. And they're black. you know, because I don't want to get dirty.
But then you have like the people that are like sneaker people that like spend money, lots of money on
Shoes.
shoes.
And let me tell you something. The people that spend the most money like that is the brokest ones.
Yeah.
The ones that just try to look so fly and rich. Honey, you don't look nothing but like a damn fool. Because it's the people like Adam Sandler, is that his name? He dresses so like chill.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just like a big t-shirt with shorts. You don't see him in Versace's and Gucci. You don't see him in nothing. But he's the most person who has the most money.
Living.
And he has the
Good.
money to buy things like that. But he chooses not to. And I think that is very wise, actually.
Because why you gonna make somebody? Why you gonna make somebody rich? Like
Yeah.
why you paying $10,000 for a bag just because it has this dude's name on it? Like
Yeah.
that.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah, like you don't know this guy. You don't know, so he could be a murderer, and you're buying his pocketbooks, paying $10,000 for it. He could have people chained up downstairs.
Exactly.
Like
bro.
that's crazy to me.
Yes.
Like I think about those things, and it's like,
No, that's actually wild. Could you imagine? What is happening? Sorry.
yeah, no way.
Yeah, no way, Jose. No.
You have people starving. You have people,
Yup.
poverty, and you just
Yeah, and then
so many people need help.
you're not even like you're not even like trying to help the you're just trying to make the poor and the middle class become broker.
Yeah,
And while you guys are still leveling up, like leveling up, and that's why I would never agree with the government, because I just feel like there's so much people who need help out there. You guys are sitting here building malls, restaurants, build shelters. People need shelter. There's millions of homeless people, and not one company building anything to help other people. But yet people are helping you to become more richer. That's just crazy to me.
yeah.
Invest in something that will actually help the community, not what can only help yourself. Which I get, be selfish, but like I feel like people with that most money, like
What could you possibly need more
Yeah.
more of that money for when you can help other people? Like, it's more rewarding to help others than it is to buy and have luxury things just so you can look a certain way. So what? Okay, you have money. We know that. So like, now what? Now you got that, $1 million yacht. Now what? You just gonna
what, you satisfied for what, a couple seconds? It's like weed or a drink. It only excites you for however long you keep drinking and smoking, but like once it wears off, that's it. It's like buying
Yep.
a car with all that money that you get excited, but after a couple days it just wears off.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on that. I don't know. I just feel like we could be doing so much better as a community and helping each other out and coming together, because we're all surviving this crazy war together, and we're just all like killing each other.
Yeah. Yep. Bad things are happening out there.
Real bad.
Earthquakes or,
Tornadoes. Did you hear about the tornado
yeah.
that was almost close to Lancaster?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
There's, Puerto Rico's flooded.
That's so, see, Jesus is coming back. I know we guys hear this like almost every year, but he's coming back.
Yeah. He is.
He'll come like a thief in the night before you even know it. You won't even know it, actually. So, yeah.
That's why we gotta have a relationship and I try to, I don't know.
And it's not about going to church. Like you said, like you were talking to me earlier, it's not really about going to church. Because church is just fellowship. It's all about a relationship with God. Because you can go to church and still be the person you were before you walked in.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like that is just, Daniel's here.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. I just feel like that's just, I don't know. I have my differences on that. And by the way, just because you accept Jesus Christ into your heart doesn't mean you're saved. you can accept a job offer and you can say you're getting paid, but if you don't make what is that called? If you don't put an effort into work to make that money to get paid, you're never gonna get paid. So if you're not, just because you have accepted Jesus Christ into your heart and you say, oh, you're gonna go to heaven, no, you're not, because you didn't work your way up there. You didn't make time for God. You didn't put in that work to have that relationship with God. So anyone can sit there and be like, hey, I accept Jesus Christ into my heart. Okay, what are you doing to, be in that relationship with Him?
Yeah, your whole surroundings, your whole life changes when you
Yeah.
when you really try to follow and try to have that relationship with God. Your life does change.
It does
you want better.
tremendously. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're gonna end this here. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.